Thank you for running across the Majestic Show. I'm gonna tune in with you guys for a little bit. I'm gonna tune in with you guys for a little bit. I seen a video on Facebook where the young lady she was talking about God said that He was gonna send a husband. Where is your husband at? Sometimes in life, just wait on them. Patience. Now, I also seen another lady. I don't have a topic to talk about that on there, but I also seen another young lady talking about that she's disappointed in God. You know, people get that way. I'm gonna tell you, people get that way. People get that way that they disappointed in God, and by maybe they didn't answer you, he haven't answered your prayers, or he putting you through a situation in your life and you don't understand the situation. But guess what? Only time will tell that. Okay, so just wait on God's timing because it's always perfect. So I'm back to the young lady that was hollering about her husband is not there yet. Let me tell you one thing, young lady, and I want to encourage you today. I'm supposed to tell you about my experience in life. My experience in life it's been rocky. You understand what I'm saying? It's been rocky, but you know what? I got through all the ups and downs in my rocky relationships. So there are moments in my life when I failed. The urgent longing for companionship, believing that being in a romantic relationship is the answer to our deepest needs. Okay, that's that we think that's what we need. But I once experienced such a time convinced that love from another person will fill my emptiness and that I felt inside. However, however, as I journeyed through this period, I discovered the profound truth, the truth about myself, the connection I most desperately needed was the one with myself. Come on now, with myself. So the longing for partnership as a certain point, I found myself surrounded by uh, imagine images and stories of romantics on social media, in movies, amongst friends. It seems as though someone around me had found their other half, and I began to feel incomplete without the same. The idea of being in a loving partnership becomes almost an exception. You know what I'm trying to say that word. Obsession. That's what it is. Obsession. It does. It feels like an obsession. And I convinced myself that happiness and fulfillment were waiting for me just beyond the horizons of a new relationship. That's what I felt. Every time that I break up with a person, I used to always say, I gotta find somebody. I gotta find somebody. But the reality of my feelings, despite my effort to seek out romantic connections, I often felt disappointed and unfulfilled. The more I searched for someone to complete me, the more I realized that my sense of emptiness, my sense of emptiness was only just that desire at that moment. It was a desire at that moment where it felt like love. I started to question whether a relationship was truly what I needed, or if I was using it as a distraction from facing myself. We do that sometimes. We use that relationship for a distraction from facing ourselves, turning inwards, finding myself, turning inwards, finding myself. I shift my focus inwards. I begin to spend more time alone, reflecting on my thoughts, feelings, and goals. I explore my interests, develop new hobbies, and I learn to enjoy my own company. I learned to enjoy my own company. Through this journey of self discovery, I realized that my longing for love has been a longing to feel whole within myself. The more I understood and accept who I was, the less I felt the desperate need for external validation. You hear me, young lady? The more I understood and accepted who I was, the less I felt the desperate need for external validation. You hear me? Seriously. Looking back over my past, my past experience of being in relationships. I'm grateful for the time I spent searching for love. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the time that I spent searching for love because it's ultimately it led me to find myself. I learned the true fulfillment comes from within, and that a healthy, loving partnership can only grow from a place of self-awareness and self-love. Now, I might be open to love. I might be, but I know that I am enough just as I am. And I want you to know that you are enough just as you are. You search for a husband, you're going to feel unfulfilled and unloved. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. If it's meant for you to have a husband, the Most High God will send you somebody. The Most High God will send you somebody. Stop looking. Stop searching. Find yourself. Okay? Find yourself. So now we're going to do, since I put on her, I was going to just take it off. Mm-mm. But then you blew it. So now let's do this for let me do this for you. Let me do this for you. We talked about myself. We talked about, and so now we're gonna do affirmations. Okay. So think about this. I want you to do your affirmations. I am worthy of love, respect from myself and others. I honor my needs and make myself a priority. I am enough just as I am. I trust myself and my journey. I forgive myself for past mistakes and allow myself to grow. I am proud of who I am becoming. My feelings and needs are valid. I choose to let go of self criticism and embrace self compassion. I deserve happiness and abundance. Every day I'm becoming more confident and self assured. I am grateful for my body, my mind, and my spirit. I regulate love, kindness, and positivity. I believe in myself and my abilities. I am I am in charge of how I feel, and today I choose joy. I accept I accept and love myself unconditionally. That's your self-love affirmations. So don't just search for them, and don't wait on him to hit up your inbox. Don't wait on him to hit up your inbox on social media. Just have patience. The love of your life, your future husband, he'll make it to you. Pray for him. Because just like if how you pray for somebody, they already prayed for you. Do that for me.